Good evening to all. I'm Harshita of grade 9 and I'm joined by my grade mates for this online event. Multimedia, as we all know, is a medium of digital communication. It is a field of study concerned with the computer controlled integration of text, graphics, drawings, still and moving images, video, animation, audio, and any other media where any type of information can be stored, transmitted, represented, and processed digitally. Wondering what we students have in connection to this topic, multimedia? Fine, let me give you an overview. Our school has introduced few skill subjects such as financial literacy, artificial intelligence, and multimedia for students from grade 8. This was done with the intent to develop our skills and proficiency and to help us explore various new career options. This makes education more holistic, meaningful, and skill oriented, and instills a sense of usefulness and responsibility in all of us. Well, coming to the reason for this online gathering. This evening is special to us. Special because we have a very vibrant, colorful, and an enterprising personality with us. Ms.Poorani Uma Giridharan from the field of media who will share some valuable insights about the role of media in today's age and how this amazing invention of digital communication technology has opened new horizons in every field. A very, very warm welcome to you, dear madam. Miss Poorani is a versatile personality. She is a content writer, director, producer, scriptwriter, song director, and whatnot. Wow, Miss Pooney has donned many hats. We are extremely glad to have her with us today. Now, to know more about a charming guest, here's a brief introduction about her that will be shared by Samiksha.
Good evening. I'm Samiksha from grade 9. I'm here to give you a brief description about our commendable guest. Those of us who follow entertainment and media fields know that entertainment and media fields are still quite male dominated in terms of leadership and influence at the top. But this gender imbalance may no longer be fully true. Things are changing. Powerful and young influential women are positively shaping how things are being done and perceived in the world of entertainment and beyond. One such noted and upcoming personality is our guest of today. How should I start? Multi-talented? No, that's a common word. How to describe a person who does various things at same time with such a passion? Alright, I got it. Multi-passionate. So what does it mean? It means Miss Purni. Well, be it script writing or RJing, directing or bike racing, Miss Purni has mastered it all with her love for her works, which is very much evident on her career chart. Ms.Poorani Uma Giridharan was the ex-RJ at Radio City 91.1 FM, scriptwriter of all-time favorite reality show Big Boss Tamil for the last 4 seasons, and quality check in charge at Disney Plus, and was also in the art direction team of the latest movie Beast. It's a great pleasure having you here, ma'am. Over to Joshika.
Ma'am, can we proceed with a few questions to know more about your career and the experiences that you have had gathered over the years, ma'am?
Yes, sure, Joshika. Nice talking to you, three. You've prepared a very nice introduction for me. Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am. So my first question to you is that you're a person of varied interests and having a colorful profile. Please tell us what inspired you to enter the field of media.
So, how many of you are here? 72. So first, let's all get some energy. Hello, everyone. Hi. Let's all unmute and say a hi, and then let's begin this session. Hi,
ma'am.
Hi,
Ma'am.
Okay.
Hi, ma'am.
Are you all excited? Are you all like free? Somebody is
ma'am.
wearing a
Yes,
uniform.
ma'am.
My boss. Nice. Okay. So basically, how it all started was when I was in school, like you children. Back then, like I think in the early fifths, teens of mine, I used to be very active in all these extracurricular stuffs like singing, dancing, sports, and almost every extracurricular stuff. So it was more like it was more like an energetic diversion of mine away from studies. So generally what happens, no, we keep studying and we will not have a diversion and it will become very monotonous. So I took a diversion and I used to learn music, I used to learn dance. Entering into media was so long back. Actually, it started in the school, and my school was so encouraging, and they kept telling me things like whatever I did, they kept encouraging, and they used to send me to competitions and all that happened. Generally, what happened was I used to draw well, and drawing these kind of stuff. I was not able to figure out where I'm going to end up, but somewhere it is useful now. It is being very very useful. So entering into media was not planned. And I don't know how to tell you in direct, like it was not planned, but I kept practicing art and I kept practicing all these extra skills in school, which is actually helping me now to proceed with my career.
It was very inspiring to hear, and it was a very good inspiration for our students, ma'am. So, my next question to you is that from radio to the world of movies, how did the journey progress, ma'am? Kindly tell us the special moments of this journey.
So, from the radio to TV, and then from TV to a content writing company, and then from a content writing company to Big Boss. So, from Big Boss to cinema. So, how it proceeded was my college. Like I said, in school, I was so active with all my extracurricular. I used to study well too. So, after that, in college, when I did my college in Ratnam, and my college had a community radio. So this community radio was looking for an RJ. So as you see, I'm a very talkative person. So in college, when I used to be a talkative person, like a couple of people identified that I can fit into the RJing arena. So they were like, why don't you try RJing? Why don't you like give it a try? So I decided like I should give it a try, and then I started doing a show for Ratnavani. So the highlight about the show is that the profession is that we used to record a lot of shows, and I used to have a supervisor called Vishwa. So he used to help me recording it and doing a show and all, but it was not a paid job. It was out of passion. So in the morning I would go to college. In the evening I used to work there. And after this, I worked for a media related company when I was in college. It's called Idea ITL. So there I had my first boss, who's Karthik Vishwanathan. So he used to guide me a lot. So I was the only one person in college who was doing a part-time job and earning a little money. So from that job, later I got placed in Radio City. Actually, I went to Radio. You know Radio City, right? Have you ever listened to Radio City? Okay. What happened? I was working in this community radio, and a couple of people likewise told me you should really try to get into this commercial medium and all. But I was not much interested. So I was telling like, let me do an internship because I'm in the second year of my college. So I went there and I was waiting for a whole day. So tiring actually. So sitting outside, I went with my brother. We both were sitting outside. These media companies and offices, no, generally won't have much of facilitation for us to go sit down and relax and all. Waiting on a steps, actually, literally on a staircase for the whole day. Then some people, they didn't notice because a lot of people come in for such opportunities. So I went in and I told I want an internship. I want to do internship. Then what they did was they called in and they recorded my voice. Then very next day, they called me and they told, I don't think we are taking you in for an internship. I think we are taking you in an RJ. We are taking you in as an RJ. So I was so happy and I went in, and then I worked there again for 3 months, which was like a probation period. And I had my bosses, Prabhu, who used to be very encouraging. And I had a couple of RJs like Maria, Dongri, David, Chia, and even now they are RJs. So they used to train, and I got trained, and I was working there for 2 years. And after that, there comes that point of, sometimes when we keep studying, you will keep bored, right? Inside a room, sitting, studying. So I wanted another shift. So I thought, like, sitting inside a room, talking to lakhs of people, does it really make us happy? I thought I should have a career shift. So I took a break. And my leaving Radio City was literally like on 5 minutes of decision. Like I was in a Mega Mart race course. I was purchasing something. I was just thinking what to do next, and I was just thinking. I didn't know what to do next, but I quit the job. I mailed them telling that I'm just losing interest in doing this, so I want to do something else more than this. So like when my boss was so supportive, he was like, okay, fine, like it's okay, you take a break. They gave me an option of taking 10-20 days break, and then I came back, told yes, I want to quit. Then I quit from there. Then I joined a content writing company. It's an MNC. It's like completely different from media. I was so paid so well than the job I was doing with radio. But what my intuition was kept on telling is that no, this is not your job, and I have to do something which I need to do. So I was just thinking, in radio, we used to write commercials. You listen to all these ads, Kalyan jewelry, GRT jewelry, there's all these ads. So I was thinking I'm good at copywriting. And then eventually I got an opportunity in Vijay TV. Then came into Vijay TV, worked a couple of shows, and then I was allowed to write for Kamal Hassan. So I did 4 seasons of Big Boss, and it gave an experience. Meanwhile, I did a couple of shows with Colors, and I did a couple of ads, Arun XLO, etc. So after that, I just thought, okay, again, TV started, feeling very monotonous. Why are we working? Where is it going? This Big Boss is always about other people sitting inside a house. Why should we even do that? All that. Then comes this cinema of, colorful screens and tons of people screaming at the screen and being happy, doing abhishekam to the heroes. All these, it's very fascinating, and it's a new fashion. Like everybody wants to become that hero. Then I was just thinking, should I become that actress stuff, and where we go dance and all? I'm not that such person. Then I am actually very shy when it comes to that front. In school, I was not like that. School, I was always like, maybe because of the on-duty letters or something, which made me pushing to dance, singing competitions, all that. Then I thought I'm good at writing, and finally found what I have to do, and I'm putting my efforts on it. And I worked for Beast, which was a very good experience. And so this is the journey, and the journey keeps going. I think I want to do a film. I want to direct a film very soon. It's the short-term goal.
Yes, ma'am. So I am also a very talkative person, ma'am. It was very relatable for me. So
Very good.
it was very inspiring for me too, ma'am. So
That's
over
very
to
nice.
Madhusri, ma'am.
Yeah.
Over to Madhusri.
Good evening, ma'am. I'm Madhusri of grade 9.
Hi.
Ma'am. Hi, ma'am. Ma'am, may I proceed with few more questions?
Of course.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, Big Boss is a household name. Most families are glued to the BB shows. You have been closely involved with this show as a scriptwriter. How has this experience enhanced your career, ma'am?
So this Big Boss is basically is not what you're watching. It's a Dutch format. You guys know Dutch people, right? Dutch. You should have read it somewhere. Yeah. It's actually a Dutch format. It was invented by a person who had a wife who's a singer. So he was thinking to launch a show which is based on voice. So he wanted to invent a show, and he invented a voice called Big Boss. He named it Big Boss. So in Dutch, it was launched first, and it is about, the concept is actually about a couple of different professional people put inside a same house, and it's basically how they survive. Example, Joshika and Madhushri are put inside a same room for 10 days. Are they going to fight? Are they going to share things very peacefully? Are they going to study together? Will they share each other's talent with each other? It is basically such a show. But unfortunately in Tamil, I don't know whether you guys are watching the show. It was the very first season was different, and the second season was different, and third season was different. It is made into a whole different show. Basically in Dutch and in other countries, a doctor will be inside a house, an engineer will be inside a house. And I'm not the script writer for Big Boss or Big Boss's contestants. I write for Kamal Hassan sir. So whatever he speaks, something about Tamil, something about politics, something about the social thing, that is my part. I don't work for the contestants who are inside. But how it is helping me to my career is that basically there are very less writers in the industry. So if somebody is aspiring to become a writer, I trust me, after 10 years, you're going to get paid in lakhs, crores, maybe. So I thought I should choose writing. And the profile of Big Boss is all about patience, because 100 days you'll be monitoring 30 or 20 people who are inside a house, and you will write scripts accordingly, and you will present it in a way that people like it. And moreover, I have been working with a very senior person who's Kamal Hassan. So I personally think that itself is an achievement, or that itself is like a milestone for me. So I think it is increasing my Tamil vocabulary. I'm very good at Tamil, even though my mother tongue is Marathi. I speak a very good Tamil. That is because I kept working with greater people. So Big Boss, in a way, added a large amount of vocab learning, and how to be, and how the presence you do with a very bigger head. It actually requires. Example, your ma'am is inside the classroom. Your behavior would be different, and your ma'am is absent. Your behavior would be different. It's more like that. So I would say that Kamal sir was more like a principal for me. Yeah, that's it. So it actually adds a lot of learning, and I would not suggest or push you to watch it. If at all you're watching, watch it with your parents' surveillance. That's actually good. Yeah.
That's a great piece of information. The fact that writing can take you to heights in the field of media. In fact, there are a lot of writers in our own school, right? Children, I know you all write well. So that's a nice piece of information that Ms. Poorani shared with us. So keep your writing skills on.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it is beginning with the very first step of, example, you have subjects like English and Tamil, where you can explore your own style of writing, where in case in mathematics you cannot. It's more like steps and steps, you derive something. In physics, chemistry, it's more about writing on chemicals invented long ago and stuff. But when it comes to English or Tamil, this language allows you to explore writing, basically. You can write on your own. I had a Tamil ma'am called Indra Devi. She is used to teach us a lot of stuff, kutti stuff. Start, periya ear. You have this periya ear, and the periya ear பக்கத்துல வந்து மெய் எழுத்தே வராது, ஒரு ரெண்டு வார்த்தைக்கு மட்டும் வரும். So she used to tell me, இந்த வார்த்தைக்கு மட்டும் தான்டா வரும். And இப்போ வந்து காலச்சுவடுகள் அப்படின்னா இச்சு வரணுமா இல்லையாங்கிறது வந்து உங்களோட ப்ரொனன்சியேஷன்ல தான், அந்த ஸ்பெல் பண்றதுல தான் அது வரும்பாங்க. So இதெல்லாம் வந்து I learned when I was in 6th standard, and I still remember the way she used to teach. I used to be scared of her. Now she's my neighbor, so I used to visit her very often. So she was one of the main reason why I'm here, because in class யாருக்குமே தமிழ் கிளாஸ்னா பிடிக்காது, because they used to feel very bored. Actually telling you, this area, writing and language learning, you should learn a lot of languages. Your staffs might be knowing Hindi. யாருக்காவது உங்க கிளாஸ்லயே தெலுங்கு தெரியும்னா சும்மா உங்ககிட்ட ஒரு basic Telugu you must learn, because this is the age you don't have any commitments, right? See, amma appa and all, they're running out, they're going to work, they're managing the house, they have a lot of works to do, but you guys don't have any work. In fact, it was the best period of my life. I want to go into my school again and settle down there. So you guys should learn a lot of languages, learn writing. Basically, it's very important. Even when you become a very big manager or a business person, you present something, your writing should be good. The way you present should be pleasant, right? Okay, cool.
That was so great, Mama, about the Big Boss. Ma'am, what advice would you like to give to the aspiring editors if they choose to learn multimedia from grade 8, ma'am?
So I'll tell you, see, there is my sister. I'll give you a live example. I don't want to read Google and tell you what are the uses. I don't want to do that. I'll give you live examples. I have this person called Preeta, who's my aunt's daughter, who used to work in IT, and now she's having a boutique on her own. So she makes videos of the dresses she makes, and she also edits on her own. Okay, so I have couple of editors. I'm going step by step. First thing is basic, your own purpose. Probably people can start off with your own boutiques, or guys can become tutors. Anything may happen in future, correct? So you learn editing. Tomorrow you can shoot with your phones. Now you all have good phones at home. See, everybody are with your nice. I can see, no, it's so clear. The visuals are so clear. What I'm seeing inside the boxes. So tomorrow you start your own, anything of your own. You can edit by yourself. And editing is more like thoughts, processing thoughts. Your brain edits your thoughts. Whatever comes into my brain, no, I'm speaking after editing my words. Correct? Am I right? Sometimes you're angry, but will you just throw it on your mom? You won't. Correct? So it's more like it is more like you're editing inside your brain the same way you edit your own videos, photos, anything. So I think editing basically generally means video editing. When it comes to the basic, I'm talking. Tomorrow you become an editor of a movie. You know how fascinating it is editing for a movie. It's very fascinating. I have a lot of friends who are editors. I think guys should have met Kripakaran lately. Did you guys meet somebody called Kripakaran? No, not yet. Okay, so I might
No,
put my friends down. I'll talk to ma'am and I'll put all my friends down to you. You guys should meet my friends who are editors or photographers. So this guy started his career lately. Like it was more like he used to edit all these wedding albums. I used to think what money this guy makes, man. He has become like this, but it's not like that. He makes a hell of a lot of money. Not just about the money, but also a lifestyle. And later he started editing movies. Now he's become a very big editor and he does a lot of films. You know this film called Darala Prabhu, and you know a lot of films. Mohan Das is coming up, and another editor called Prasanna GK. He edits all Dhanush's films. So editing is another field. It's another art. It's more like sculpting. We directors will shoot whatever we want in the set, and we'll come and put all the footages to the editors for them to edit and make it into a statue. So it's actually a very nice field, and you guys learning from 8th grade is actually a blessing, because only after entering media I was thinking all that. No, only after entering I came to know, because our period was like that. 10 years back I completed my school, exactly 10 years back, 2012. So our teachers did whatever they could, but now I think you guys are having a lot of exposure. Please do learn editing if you're interested in filmmaking, or like if you're interested in even own purpose, you can learn it. Any art, I'm telling you, not just editing, any art which your school teaches, please learn it, because they're teaching you for free. Basically, they won't give you pressures of ஒரு படம் முடிக்கணும்னா முடிச்சு கொடுங்க, அந்த டேட் ப்ரெஷர்லாம் கிடையாது. நீங்க லேர்ன் பண்றீங்க, அவ்வளவுதான். So you learn it from your teachers, and it's actually good. 5 years of editing experience. 8th standardல நீங்க ஸ்டார்ட் பண்றீங்கன்னா 12th grade நீங்க முடிக்கும் போது 5 years இருக்கும். So நீங்க ஒரு pro editors you will come out of the school. Correct? So you guys should learn. And Joshika, as you're telling your, I think you might become an anchor, or I don't know, you might become a page chaler or whatever. But if you're liking to learn editing, you can record your own videos and you can start posting on YouTube, Instagram, so you can be that online sensation with your editing skills. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I was thinking about going into like financial management, ma'am. Hearing the editing things on all, ma'am, I'm into like baking, and I really want to start a YouTube channel. And I totally know 0% of editing, ma'am, but I really want to learn now, ma'am.
No, editing is more like chopping things which you don't want. If you are having a phone, you can actually record your own house. You can record videos of your own house and do it on phone, or download an app. So many apps are available online for free. So you can edit. இது வேண்டா இல்ல நீங்க படிச்சிட்டு இருக்கீங்க, you want to study based on your studies, you're doing a seminar. Say you're doing a seminar or you're giving a presentation to your ma'am. Download pictures, record your voice on phone, edit it, present it like a video. So the way your teachers look at you, the way they look at you will change after you doing all these. A lot of if there is a lot of effort in it, people will definitely respect it. That's what I feel. Yeah.
Yes, mom, sure. You're gonna start it, mom. You like gave a spark to us, and you're gonna catch up the fire, mom. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for this.
We'll start to learn about multimedia and editing skills now.
Yeah, nice. What's the next question, guys?
Mom, I have a question for you. Shall I proceed with it?
Yeah, sure.
Mom, not everyone knows the real difference between media and multimedia, Mom. Can you please highlight the difference?
Generally, I see there is no much of difference. There is difference, but media and multimedia, it's just the terms, dude. Tomorrow, see here, we did a movie called Beast. How many of them watched Beast? You guys watched? Okay, so Joshita, right? So you guys would have watched Beast, and Beast had these aeroplane coming in, pushing in, going, all that. Did you watch?
Yes, ma'am.
You guys watch it?
Yes, ma'am.
So basically, all those were done by CG artists from Chennai, from a school called Phantom. So what happens, in our period, when we didn't know that there is something called multimedia, there is something called CG, we didn't know there is something called sound effects, special effects, all of it. But once we got into this movie field, everything is dependent. We are depending on CG people. We are depending on multimedia personalities where they do CG. They do a lot of graphic editing. Sometimes example, you click a picture and you need to take up that person and keep another person. It's a very basic example. Yeah, green screen is used to shoot when you can't afford for the real location. Example, you need to shoot in London and you're not able to go afford. Only 10,000 rupees. One green screen shot is only 10,000 rupees, and for a day, the green screen studio, Green Mat Studios rent is only 10,000 in Chennai. Bombay it should be 8 or 7. So it's very cheap, and it's technically we are forward. And for example, you've shot something in UK and there is something wrong with the video, only one change or two changes. Example, you've seen this Vishwarupam one, right? In that there is this song where Kamal sir dances Unne Kana, the song, right? So you see a house which has a window where you see a abroad location, outside, which is not true. They shot here in Chennai. It's a green screen. So not just this green screen, but you have a lot to explore in multimedia. You do animation, you do CG, you've seen Avatar. See, there's so many Indians work for Avatar. So many Indians. And right now I'm also writing a CG script. I'm also doing a CG script. Probably you guys, if you're done by, probably it will take a year for me to complete. If you're in holiday or something, you can do an internship or you can come and work with us. So it is all, everything is possible now. I'll give you one more example. See, now you're describing universe, Mercury, Venus, all that in your story. How will you shoot? Will you be able to do set for all that? You can't. It will be very costly. So it is, obviously we go for CG guys who come, who will just come and step in and they'll do the work for us. So this multimedia learning in school itself is an advancement for you guys. So you guys should be more and more creative. And when I was in my undergraduate, I still remember my college had only 3 computers, which works with 3D models. So all of us will fight to get that computer and work. And most of the people won't bother. They will just like that, எனக்கு பிடிக்கல 3D எல்லாம் நான் எதுக்கு கத்துக்கணும்னு போயிடுவாங்க. So I remember I designed an orange, 3D orange. That was my first 3D design. So it starts with chinna vishayam. Now I don't do animation or CG. I'm not into it, but I know the importance of it. Now I'm writing a CG script. So it is another world where it opens your imagination and you can get into anything and everything. ஒரு dragon வருது. The dragon, I imagine, who will bring it to life? பொம்மை வச்சு நம்ம பழைய காலம் வந்து பண்ண மாதிரி பண்ண முடியாது. We need something just solid, நம்புற மாதிரி இருக்கணும். So that for that we definitely need multimedia, and that is very useful. And எல்லா இடத்துலயுமே இருக்கு, not just in cinema. Yes, Tamil Indian.
Ma'am, in a website called Sandbox also we can create like that, ma'am, without coding.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, see, Tamil Indian is giving us an information. Very nice. There are a lot of websites where you can learn multimedia stuffs. And see, multimedia and Vandone, it is not just about cinema. It's also about radio. It's also about TV. Because the logos you see, animated logos, Sun Tolai Karchigal, it's not like the old sun rises, and it's not like that. Many people are having logo animators irukanga, and you are social media marketing pandranga. They need animators, CG people. So there are a lot of things you can do, explore in the world of CG and multimedia. அது வந்து ஒரு பாக்ஸ் குள்ள நம்ம போட முடியாது. So it's actually wide, and it's actually very creative, very creative. So in multimedia, you can create a dragon in blue color, can turn my eyes into blue, and you can say that idudha enoda character, idudha idu. You can do that. You watch this Kochadayan, right? See, though the animation or it was the first motion picture animation movie of India. So Soundarya Rajnikant did it. I felt very proud that a woman came up and did that, tried it. So that was the first picture. So you guys, who knows? One of you guys can do something, innovate something, and bring out.
Thank you, Mom. We got a complete idea about multimedia. Mom, on learning multimedia, what are the job prospects and what undergraduate course should one complete to become a multimedia professional?
See, generally, people complete 12th grade and even go do multimedia, but I won't advise you to do that, because you should always have a very strong, you should always have a backup. Now, I did my MA recently from GRD. That's because I wanted to have that confidence that I'm well read. I have done 2 degrees, and I even tried to do PhD, but my work schedule did not allow me to do that. But I went and I was like approaching a couple of professors who can help me out doing PhD. First, Viscom is a basic course. Like everybody learns Viscom nowadays. So Viscom, I think Viscom is the only undergraduate you have to get into media, at least according to Tamil Nadu or Indian education. Apart from this, there is fashion designing, which is secondary level. I would suggest you to join Viscom. And on the other side, parallelly learn multimedia. And there are schools which actually allow you to get in immediately after finishing your 12th grade. But according to me, if you ask me, like your own sister, or like I consider you as my sisters and brothers, I would not suggest that, because I would ask you to get into a college, feel the college, have fun, wear color dresses every day, go get nice friends, do all that, and parallelly learn multimedia. Or in like after your 12th grade, of course, you guys will have time, a lot of time. Join a crash course, then learn. So what are the job opportunities here is that there are plenty. To be very frank, there are plenty opportunities when it comes to, like, if you guys don't want to work on field, you can join a digital company where they do multimedia services. So you can join there. If not there, you can start your own company, which I would prefer, because when I was in college, I started my own company which does digital marketing to products. So what we do is we bring in a client, we do digital marketing, and we get in clients for them. We do all these things. So you can start your own company, or you can go work for a bigger company like Phantom, DNEG, Avengers pathirkingla ellarum, Avengers. So DNEG's office is in Chennai. There's a branch. So you can join DNEG. You can join bigger companies like that and work. So there are a lot of opportunities. So adla vandu neenga enna pandringa, what you are doing is very important. Correct? என்ன 10 டாக்டர் இருப்பாங்க, அதுல ஒரு டாக்டர் வந்து ஃபேமஸா இருப்பாங்க. கரெக்டா? சோ அந்த மாதிரி நம்ம வந்து ஸ்பெஷலைஸ்டா இருக்கணும், நம்ம யூனிக்கா இருக்கணும். ஏதோ ஒரு விஷயம் பண்ணி we should be unique. Only then you can we can survive in this media, because there are a lot of competition. So to beat up all that, you should be very unique, and you should present yourself unique. That's very important.
Thank you, Mom. I really learned a lot. Over to Vaibhav.
Good evening, ma'am. I am Vaibhav, and my question to you is, how competitive do you think is the job market for multimedia professionals, ma'am?
Yeah, everywhere it's very competitive, and any field you take, it's very competitive. It's not just the media. You take this hospitality sector, you take hospital sector. Anything is competitive nowadays because everybody. It's good that everybody are going to school. Everybody, most of the people are learning. Of course, media is very competitive, and especially when it comes to women, it becomes more and more competitive because a lot of men are there in the industry. So I generally personally don't look at competition because I don't know whether I'm lucky or not. I think I'm lucky. I've always had another job when I wanted to quit something. Then only when I wanted to quit radio, I didn't have a job in hand. But otherwise, என்னென்ன வேலை என்னென்ன I wanted to do, every time I'll have a backup, I'll have another job left for me. So it is of course competitive, and when you're super strong and unique, no, in the classroom, you might have a lot of people and somebody beats up everybody and wins a sport, wins a competition. It happens, right? So you keep running. It's don't consider it as a rat race where everybody want to rush into something. Not like that. Do a very proper planned tiger attack where you slowly plan, and this is what I'm going to do, and you have a plan chart. Short term goals, basically, not a big term goal like 5 years kalichu na idu pannuven. Never. You don't know, second wave of corona came, third came, fourth is going to come, or what we're anticipating. So you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but have a short term goal so that you keep achieving something, so it gives you some positivity and you can keep going. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Samiksha, do you have any more questions?
That's it, Vaibhav. I'm done with my questions.
Well, I guess we have come to the end of today's session. I would like to thank our guest, Ms. Poorani, for her valuable presence and for sharing her knowledge and experience with us. It was a pleasure having you with us today, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vaibhav. Thank you very much, Samiksha. Very nice name. Samiksha and the rest two girls, you guys anchored really well, and it was very casual. Generally, when I meet school students, they'll be like having a paper in hand where they will read out slowly. It's not like that. You guys behave like proper anchors. So it's very nice that you get trained this way. Thank you very much, ma'am.
God bless
Again,
you,
sorry
Ms.
about
Purni.
Yes,
May
ma'am.
you have many more richer endeavors, and we'll keep following your professional growth. We've become your followers.
Thank you. Thank
Yes,
you,
ma'am.
ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank
It was actually very inspiring, ma'am. Also, we are very thankful to be in such a school with such helpful teachers around us. And I take this opportunity to thank our principal, ma'am, who was very coordinative during this interaction.